Good evening, Free Enterprise fans, and welcome to the Eblan Spelunking Club. Here, you know, we got a place at Eblan, we need to spelunk, so we're gonna be doing that. I'm Neon Gray, with me is Xenocat. Hey Xenocat, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, Neon. So we have I love these fake objectives. To start with hook, panic, find stuff, beat some bosses, win the game. That is the summary of Eblan Spelunking Club. We just have to dive straight down the hook. The goal is to find the hook, which will be somewhere on the overworld, dive down that hook route, and beat the two bosses down in the hook route, and then go ahead and launch the Falcon to finish the seed. These tend to be fairly quick seeds, but those hook bosses can be kind of rude if you're not prepared for them.
Yeah, they definitely can. This has kind of taken the free enterprise world by storm as just a new quick format because, you ask people what overall the thing they don't want to see in a game if they want to go fast or in a scene is a hook route because hook routes can be nasty. They're a great test. They're a great challenge.
Yeah, there can be some really nasty hook routes, especially if you're not properly leveled to handle those hook routes, as will often happen in this flag set because you probably aren't going to be clearing the whole overworld.
Yeah, you're usually not. Because a lot of the name of the game is, just finding what corners you can cut to try and get through under the wire as soon as, as easily as you can. We can see here on Possum Morpheus' side a clear declaration of intending to fade ordeals. Which,
Yeah, ordeals is a pretty long check for the overworld, especially. So runners will often like to fade it, especially on this flag set where it's just find the hook and go down the hook route. Like, why would I do ordeals when every other check is faster?
I mean, I hear you when you say that, but we're going down a hook route. We've got Cecil available in the pool, and there's Castle Eblan right there, home of the Crystal Sword.
But what if we don't need Cecil and a crystal sword?
That's why you check first.
We just don't need Cecil and a crystal sword. We don't need to get Tella spells either. Tella has Blink. Blink is good enough.
I mean, Blink is good enough for Tella. Tella's Tella. I don't do things like Tella. But honestly, with a Rydia start here, Rydia start for any kind of hook route, I think is just fantastic. It turns the name of the game into look for a Leviathan and go.
I mean, we could be looking for a Leviathan, or we could be thinking, let's use that Rydia as an anchor for this hook route.
Could, but Leviathan.
I mean, we're at low enough levels that we're probably not going to be able to anchor with any other base level character.
And that's very true. But a Leviathan will win, just straight up win most hook routes, so.
This is fair. But we do start with Rydia and Yang and the Pan. So, hey, once we get underground, we can go down Sylph's Cave and bonk Yang with the Pan and then get a single dip for Bull, maybe?
Yeah, and that Yang will do, he'll do great once he's up to Zoroa's fighting levels.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be so great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, we're getting reports in that we're not going to be seeing any of those things.
Yes, the seed will be over when we get underground.
Oh, there's a dragon whip in Eblan.
Ooh, that is really spicy.
Yeah, fantastic find right there.
Enjide finding a cursed ring out of the watery pass, that is really nice. Can now no longer worry about getting levels on Rydia, has access to a portable anchor.
Yeah, that is excellent here, just because we're really not going to be getting any kind of levels for any sort of alternative agility situation, so you want to anchor for these.
Yeah.
Grimoire in that Eblan pot.
Yeah, it might be worth going back for.
Yeah, because he hadn't cleared any of the other chests on that side yet, so we don't know what else is up here.
That's true.
A siren in the watery pass, that can be quite helpful.
Yeah, never hurts to get a little bit of extra experience, especially before a potentially very nasty hook route.
Yeah, and of course, just due to the nature of the flag set, we don't have as many options for good places to use it, but, you know, there's still places you can squeeze some XP out of that.
That mute knife in Damsian Basement has potential to be useful, though we'll see if it becomes relevant.
Yeah, good to have in your back pocket.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice for an edge, but edge is, I believe, restricted to not show up in the first checks and character checks, so he may not appear at all in this seed.
Yeah, but you know what? Even Iridia can use a mute knife, and that could actually be relevant depending on the placement of an Asura or a Mega Sisters.
Very true. But our runner, it looks like Enchidave might be wrapping up his looting. We'll see where he goes. Over to Mount Hobbs.
Yeah, like we're gonna need some more in the way of characters. This is not a power start.
Yeah, I really like to play up Mount Hobbs at least to see if we can get an extra character. That is not what we want to see. That's a Cecil. And that's paled him. Look at the power on this party.
Yeah, I don't love that.
So strong.
Energy Day moving over to see what he can squeeze out of the front half of Mount Hobbs. That's not helpful.
No, bomb is not a good summon. We don't like bomb.
Yeah, it's I would call it a low roll.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Meanwhile, Possum is gonna try and go for the Pale Dim. It's a
Getting good luck on that Grimoire.
Yeah, we're through. Now we have a Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight versus the palest of dims. A clash between shadow and light happening right here on your local mountain.
That's Fire Emblem. This is Free Enterprise.
Sorry, I have the wrong FE.
Also, the Fire Emblem had the dragon was dark, the sword was light. So we need to shuffle things around. So.
Well, of course they're shuffled around. This is a randomizer, after all.
You're right.
Anyway,
see, everybody talks about combo randos with, and they're all like, "Oh, we should do that with something like this." See, Fire Emblem rando with Free Enterprise rando, FF4FE.
That seems like it would be completely compatible. No issues whatsoever.
Yeah.
Anyway, both runners now heading into the Antlion Cave.
Yeah, they've all synced up after their... Ooh.
This is interesting.
I mean, it's not gonna kill them.
Someone decided that they would store a bunch of high-tech computers in a dry sandy cave that is full of dust that's gonna get into the computers?
It's high-tech ruins. See, we've actually we've changed games again. We're now playing Final Fantasy 14. We're now doing the Burn, the dungeon, where we're in the desert that ends with a mist dragon, but there's the high-tech ruins in the middle.
I see.
I assume everybody is simultaneously playing Final Fantasy 14, Fiery Blizzard.
And oh look, it's the Twin Harp.
Yay!
I hope that's required.
I mean, yeah, you would.
I mean, I know Possum Orpheus is probably going to last location that, even if it's between Twin Harp and Ordeals.
Yeah. And, and I think Harump is in this race, so I'm sure he's got that by now, or he's just getting it, and it's like...
But, Possum is headed on over to Fabul to
So
hopefully
upset.
defend it from its invaders.
But he is so upset by getting that Twin Harp that he crushes part of the castle with his airship.
Oh no! Possum, now it's gonna be harder to defend.
Olgarax is for sale at that shop that I caught there. Good to know. Life
Yep,
potions and this,
Those life potions are definitely really nice to have.
Oh yeah. The thing too about, these Falcon percent seeds is they can cause you to do some really interesting things just out of the fact that you're not going to have to continue the game after. Oh, there's our Mist Dragon friend.
Oh, that's nice. Bonus round is here.
Yeah. So yeah, we just did the burn. Here's the boss of the burn.
This all makes sense. Rydia's gonna beat up her mom real quick, it's fine.
Yeah, and this is a key item check in this flag set. Because it's very fun to see if there's an overworld hidden mist on these. Like, I think that's a great addition, unlike in a lot of other types of flag sets where it can just be a pain. I think this is super fun for a Falcon.
Oh yeah. Nothing like surprise it's demist at Maga Sisters for your hook.
Oh yeah, like it's that when you've got the limited scope for this, like that's great fun. Like that's I love that. There's just because there's only a few places she can be, and that's so good. I love that.
Yeah. And there's also the possibility of demisted package. It's all the rude demists.
Yeah, and none of the awful ones.
Yes, only the rude cheeky ones, not the terrible garbage demists that are really obnoxious to fight.
Yeah, like I think Falcon percent you get some great stories on a Falcon. Like one time I did a really awful one. I won that ladder race off the strength of running up to the moon, doing a single reaction fight, and getting a moon veil from winning it. And that got me through one of the really punchy bosses.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Don't plan for that, anyone.
No, do not plan on going to the moon to take encounters to get a moon veil drop.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Like, you just get some really interesting, fun stuff that happens when it's like, well, the rest of the game doesn't happen.
Yep. And the King of Fabul saying, hey, I'm gonna give you your tower key to make your underground section of the seed even nicer. Thanks, King of Fabul.
The other day I had him give me an Ogre-Axe, but he had an Ogre-Axe in the chest by his bed. It was mystery,
amazing.
so I'm like, is the Duke glitch on? So, but only for you?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to give you that Ogre X because it was like special to him, but he had a spare.
That's fair.
And then you took his spare.
He's in bed, he's not gonna use it.
That's fair. Possum is now climbing up Mount Ordeals.
Oh, we're doing ordeals!
Before touching the Baron Inn. I mean, I don't blame him. Baron Inn is terrifying with this party.
Yeah. This is a serious case of, no, we actually do want a Cecil here.
Yeah, this is a case of, hey, we don't have characters. Where are the characters? Please give us characters.
Yeah,
that,
and...
like, can do things.
Yeah, and, like, if there's no, if you can't get a character from checks, homemade is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's okay, this is not the Valvalis that has... Oh no, this is a Valvalis that does have physical evade, but has no magic evade. Fun fact.
Alright, yeah, so we can get through this. Right, this is the good spot to get Val here.
Yeah.
I mean...
As long as we don't run out of J items, we're fine.
We've got Rydia. She has a couple spells.
Yeah, she can cast a couple of things that might do some damage.
Edgy Dave, however, remembers something.
Oh yes, Rydia's mom has a key item.
Yes. Yeah,
And Edgy Dave is going to show us what Rydia's mom was holding on to.
That's not useful at all!
No, we don't need that. I'm sorry, Rydia's mom. We don't need that one. You can keep it.
I think
Rydia
that's the best Cecil weapon we found. That giant drum is the best thing in here. Oh, that doesn't help anyone! Look at that! That doesn't help anyone at all!
Goodness, this is an amazing seed! We have another Yang!
This is terrible! I love this! I'm so glad I'm not racing.
Yeah, no, it's two Yangs, Rydia, and Cecil. This is your party. Getting Cecil to be a paladin is really hard, and clearly not going to be the hook. So,
And good luck getting this party through Twin Harp.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, this Elements is gonna be kind of an awful fight, as it is.
Yeah. That guided drum in...
One big bomb.
That's not bad.
One big bomb gets us through that. It's fine. And that's an Earth Crystal!
Okay, we've got some gear.
Yeah, that's good. We have a treasury now. We have two things to chase. One of them has to lead to our underground access because Valvalis is not allowed to gate underground. So the hook is not on ordeals.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be easy getting this party as is through Earth, but it's not actually that hard of a check, and if we can get something good on the treasury, that will be huge.
Yeah, plus it is two more characters.
Plus I'm also picking up those treasures there.
And going to be excited, I'm sure, to see this legend sword.
Yeah, it's legendary.
That must mean it's good, right? Good for Cecil to equip?
Yeah, it's... You never want to equip anything else.
Yeah. I don't know if it's possible to get 10 key items before the hook route to get more experience, but...
Not without a darkness crystal.
Yeah, no, well, no, it's only K-main. The darkness crystal can't lead to anything.
Oh yeah, K-main.
So I don't believe it is possible. I think there's just...
Oh, there's an X-Cal.
Oh. This is now Do Ordeals the Seed.
Yeah, yeah,
I guess
he's
it is
leaving, he
possible
knows.
if you happen to get the rat tail.
Okay,
to
yeah,
turn
that
in.
makes sense, yeah.
But otherwise, that's the only way you get exactly 10 key items, is everything shows up. You need to find the Twin Harp, the Earth Crystal, the Baron Key, and the rat tail. And every check has to pay off.
So it's possible, but extremely unlikely.
Yeah.
And Possum finds vampires, that's our solution to Vel.
That is indeed our solution to Valvalis there. My goodness. This is a ridiculous seed. And
Yeah,
I love it.
This is just fantastic. This is a really fun. It's a different sort of resource limitation you have, because normally, if we want you to play with less, we'll make your treasures bad. Here, your treasures are perfectly good. Shops are perfectly good. But you're still gonna have to make do with less.
Yeah, because you only get access to the stuff you have on the overworld, and then you just gotta get underground.
Yeah, fantastic little format here. Oh, and NG Dave finds black belts. Those are also gonna be very good.
Yep. I wonder who Valvalis will turn into once we defeat her.
It'd be really funny if Golbez was here. Because we can certainly stack the bad bosses.
Ooh. I like that idea.
The traditional back attack wyvern is always there. Or there's the Maga Sisters.
Ooh, I like back attack Maga Sisters.
Yeah, back attack Maga is so good.
Show me back attack Maga Sisters.
Awesome wisely opting to save after that.
Back attack Golbez is also acceptable.
Yes. Back attack Evil Wool, very good.
Yeah. Back attack Baigan. Oh yeah, Ordeals is not required. It's just for an Excal Cecil. You get an Excal Cecil for doing this.
Oh! Yes!
It's back attack Blarg!
Oh my god.
Which will be fine because Rydia is fast enough, but...
Wait, but it's still amazing.
Or, just in case you didn't get the hint, Ordeals is unsafe. You are not going to find your hook here.
Yeah, there is no hook here. There is no hook through any key item that is here.
I mean, what key item could we get that we could chase for a hook? A Baron Key?
Yeah, could be a Baron Key here. But, we're gonna get us an Excal Cecil.
Meanwhile, Dave has decided to go up Zot to get more characters, which I think is a very valid play.
Yes. Dark
Hi, Dark Elf.
here.
Dark Elf is fine. Hey, look, it's a rat tail.
Yeah, I wonder if that's progress.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. That'll get us our crystal.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! Yes! Yes! If you want Excal Cecil, you have to work for him.
Oh my god!
This is the true mountain of ordeals.
Oh gosh!
You have to beat Valvalis, Wyvern, and the Alt Gauntlet to get your Paladin Cecil. I approve.
They should have sent a bot. It's beautiful. And now we know the reason for the real technical difficulties in the room before. The bot was trying to protect everyone.
Yes, the bot was trying to protect everyone from this seed where if you want the Excal Cecil, you have to do 3 very nasty fights.
Yeah, and it's very easy to look at the seed from what it's handed you and go, well, I'm gonna need this Excal Cecil, because look at the seed.
Yeah, no, this seed is pretty disgusting. But also, is this Excal Cecil worth this entire ordeals trip?
We're gonna go through this Dark Elf much, much faster.
Yeah, well, at least the first phase. The second phase should be pretty quick with Dragon Whip.
Yeah.
Although Radia's not that strong.
Yeah, Cecil will, would 2 or 3 shot it.
I mean, she's trying her best.
Yeah, she's doing fine. She's very low level,
Yeah, she just did 4 digits. That's respectable.
Yeah, this is a really cheeky play, actually, on NG Dave's part, and he's doing well with it.
Yep, down goes the Young, it's okay.
Yeah, these Yangs are never gonna get enough levels to be really punching very hard.
Yep, and that's the Dark Elf done.
And I think that's the last on that gauntlet too. See the double Lilith fight.
Yeah, I think Possum has just finished up this Mount Ordeals fight.
He's earned a Paladin Cecil, and boy howdy, he earned it.
Yes, definitely earned that Paladin Cecil.
Yeah, feel like in this universe, Dark Knight Cecil, there might have been a few war crimes he had to make up for there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, slaying the palest of dims.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's a Quake Kid. That's
nice if we can get him useful spells.
Yeah, which is generally a lot trickier on this, because we're short on leveling opportunities.
I mean, we can always slingshot him on, the Matador's chest or something.
Yeah. What do we have behind the door?
It's Kane.
That's perfectly good.
Yeah, we've got a defense sword
on that treasury. Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically ready to go.
Yeah, it's no Excal Cecil. And when Possum does that, he'll have both those melee boys ready to go.
Yep. Doing some re-equipping now. On Dave's side, just making sure Kane is as strong as possible because Kane is going to be the big damage dealer here.
Yeah, and he needs all the help he can get at level 10. He needs levels for his stats.
Yep. Now, Possum is going to have a much easier time with this Tower of Zot than Enjadave is having. So I think the longer this seed goes on, the more this swings back in Possum's favor.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's just a turtle.
Yeah, and this is a fine spot for him. There's not many points here.
This is better than other spots where this turtle could be.
If
that
he
would
was
be relevant.
If he had swapped spots with this Stark Elf, this Kainasa would be much worse.
If this Kainasa was down on the hook route, that would be much worse.
Yes, it would. Much funnier, though.
Unfortunately, that wave did actually fire.
Yeah, but... eh. Possum, though, is gonna be actually very happy to see this Dark Elf, because he's just gonna... Yeah, 4160, that's half the slot's hit points right there, almost.
Yep. Easy Dark Elf fight for Possum. And it looks like Enjadave has pivoted to no longer bothering to nerf the waves, just gonna try to tank the waves at this point, because I think we're far enough through this fight.
Yeah, not worth messing with that, really.
Yeah. But, I do wonder what it says about all these overworld bosses just kind of moving around. Kanaza's like, I'm tired of ruling Baron, I want to rule the Tower of Zod instead.
Yeah, like if he's over here, who's ruling Baron? Maybe it's safe. Maybe Odin's there and he's ruling the city peacefully.
This is starting to look really rough for Enjadave, although that wave did not do much damage.
Yeah, I think we can get through, but it's, ugh.
Ugh, that's just not... I don't like this. It's fine. Enjadave is fine, realistically, but...
But you don't like this. It's very dicey. Yeah,
it's okay. We're in the shell now. It's fine.
And yeah, I think going for the Cecil here was quite right because Possum is already caught up.
Yeah, and Enjadave's just not really quite fast enough to keep up with this Kenazo.
Yeah.
I mean, sending it back into the shell with that Blizzard Spear, but the remedies are healing for more than the Blizzard Spear is doing.
Yeah,
it's just you're not going to get through that remedy with that damage.
Yeah, we're gonna take that fight again.
Meanwhile, thanks to Excal Cecil, Possum has a much different experience with this seed.
Yeah, already inside the shell. He's anchoring the Cade, you jerk. And he's through.
Kane's not even like a good anchor.
No,
unless he has
not.
A Drain Sword, or a Dwarf Axe, or a Drain Spear.
Ah, you have a defense sword.
Okay, he's got a Drain Sword. It's fine. Drain Sword Kane is fine. But is this going to be our way underground, or will we have to do music?
Nothing. Come on, nothing.
Yes!
It's nothing!
Yes! I love it! I love this seed!
Oh.
It's music time!
This seed is such garbage. I love it.
The twin harp that you got at the start of the seed was the way underground all along.
Beautiful. But it took going through all this to actually get something that we think can reliably get through this twin harp, though, because at that starting party was not gonna cut that.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh. This is Falcon %, everyone, and this is welcome to the Eblan Spelunking Club.
Yes. This is truly what Falcon Percent is.
Like, it is fantastic.
I can't wait for this to be the Baron key.
Oh gosh, I hope so.
Make us do Baron.
Just mandatory full clear overworld. Come on.
To answer your question, chat, no, Hook cannot be on the moon. The Hook it does have to be somewhere on the overworld.
Yes, but we know for certain we are not going to find a magma key because we are wonderfully able to force that now.
Yeah, there will not be a magma key to circumvent that to let us underground to find the Hook. The search for the Hook has to end soon.
Yes, either at this check or on Baron. But it's music time.
But we should be quiet and let Edward do his thing.
Was
And
that even?
Yes, it was QX's theme. From Super Mario RPG, and definitely not anything else.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yes, that definitely sounded like the audio stylings of Yoko Shimomura. That was definitely her style, and not that was not a new Uematsu piece at all.
But it was our Hook. We have finally gained access to the underground.
Honestly, just looking at all the bosses we've consumed here, I'm wondering if the actual Hook route isn't gonna be a little bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, probably.
We've gotten through a lot of the nasties. Like that was like that's our Baigan right there.
I mean, there's still Evil Wall.
That's true.
And DKC.
Rubicante.
Yeah. D-Lunars can be kind of nasty at the first spot. Or the second spot.
Yeah, Odin can make you work.
I think Ogopogo is still a thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll find something.
Yeah. But Pasamorpheus is now headed down the Hook route, having cleared everything on the overworld.
we're not bothering with these chests here. We're good.
No, we're gonna check the item shop just to see.
Oh, there's
Okay,
wine.
there's Bacchus, and if you wanted more levels, there's Sirens, but I think we have enough.
Yeah, I think we're good here. But the wine will. Oh, he grabs a couple just in case. That's actually not a bad idea, but just in case.
Just in case we needed a grind, let's grab some Sirens, but oh, didn't even bother turning in the rat tail. How dare.
Yeah, I mean, what if that's the crystal?
Yeah. Or what if it's the Zonk and the Zonk is useful?
What if it's a crystal sword?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we have a light mage now.
I want that, pour him. Also, do you like that Octobat when our DPS is an X-Kill Cecil?
It's fine. We have a defense sword.
That's true. But it's still funny.
But yes, it is still funny. That's not a super scary Ruby Spot bots though.
No, like, you know, the first hit or two will be hard, but, you know, you start chunking, things out of it, and it slows down real fast.
Yep. But it is now time to dive the second part of this hook route. Morpheus rapidly approaching the end of this seed. Oh, heck, carp is happening.
Oh. And thank you to Logically Sound for the 5 gift subs to the community.
I'm sorry, I have to cut in to say I love this King Queen spot boss.
Oh, yeah, that's so neat. Yeah, it's the revenge of the early game. Antlion and Octobem. NG Davis through on that. Gonna get that hook.
Yep, but I don't think Possum is going to have too much trouble with this Antlion.
Yeah, not with that X-Kill.
It's gone. Goodbye. This is going to be real fun for Engidave, though.
Yeah, gonna be a bit rough.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that Berserk on Cecil with that Holy Sword equipped. It'll be fine. It'll do less, but probably still more than a defense sword would.
Yeah. Octo's not that painful.
Yeah, we get the Silk Web up. And we're just gonna bluff Palom so while Cecil does some swings.
Cecil's still doing pretty decent damage.
Yeah.
Well, I say that and then he doesn't even get 4 digits. Come on, Excal Cecil. And yeah, the story of this seed is that Possum Orpheus decided to pick up a Cecil from Mount Hobbs, while Enjadave skipped that Cecil, and that motivated Possum Orpheus to go do ordeals once he found the Excalibur in the Troya Treasury. Well, Enjadave did not pick those things up, and has been running with everyone else in the seed.
Yeah, which, you know, it has resulted in a viable party, but the difference is huge, just watching it in action.
Yeah, that Excal Cecil definitely making up the time.
Yeah, like this sort of thing right here is, you know, I don't mind Ordeals plays on this flag set. Like, it costs time, but if you have a Cecil on hand, and a weapon for Cecil, you're gonna get that time back. And just the question is, like, how far out of your way do you go to get that? In this case, it looks like you can go pretty far out of your way.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the hook was pretty buried on this seed.
Yeah.
Which does mean that there was more time for that Cecil to make up.
Oh, yeah.
But that is Possum Orpheus now through that Octomem as it's crumbling away. Time is not yet. We do have to actually walk to the hovercraft, walk to the Falcon, and launch it. So these level ups do matter.
Yeah, and you know, if you do want an idea of just how awful this seed, we still have no winners, and we have 2 forfeits. So,
Also, I love doing inventory management, even though there's literally nothing left.
could practice.
Like, you're not gonna fight anything. This is just walking.
Yeah, you're not even gonna open up that menu again.
No, exactly. That menu is never being opened again.
You're not even gonna look at your inventory. You can dump them in that hole you're passing by.
Yeah.
Hey, hole, free Excalibur.
But with that, Possum Orpheus has launched the Falcon and has won.
GG to Possum Orpheus.
Four minutes and 22 seconds. And it looks like we are now joined by Possum Orpheus. GG's.
GG's. How badly do you want your Excal Cecil?
Yeah.
In this economy?
And it looks like
in
we are
this
now
economy,
joined
of
by
course, I
Possum
meme about
Orpheus.
it, and it's the
GG's.
keys to a successful seed.
Of
Why
course.
wouldn't it be?
Yeah, of course.
Wow. Val, why
Yeah.
run in a gauntlet?
No.
This economy?
Thanks. Damn.
Just in case you weren't sure, Ordeals was not going to have your underground access.
Yeah, no, I figured that part out.
However, it did have your Excal Cecil.
It did, and that's kind of important. Those Bacchus, by the way, in the Eblan shop. Oh, thank you for not making me take Porum and using the sirens. Wow, though. What a seed.
That was so bad.
It was definitely an adventure.
Yeah, that's I've done 8 of these on the ladder and practiced a number of other ones and helped Charlie test the flag set and whatnot. And this is up there with one of the more like piece together the puzzle style hook seeds, where the more you do, the better off you are, as opposed to just get the hook and go. Like,
Yeah.
this is much more my style, and I'm happy to see something like this show up.
Yeah, but when you landed on that vampire in that shop, you could just see the gears whirring, the trash can churning.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, I know that Val at Ordeals 1 has like 2 physical evade multipliers or something like that, but no magic defense whatsoever. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm shopping for Sylph, honestly, at that point. I wasn't shopping for vampires, but they just happened to be there, and I was like, oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting one, though. Yeah. I hope that I didn't make too much of a fool of myself, going up Ordeals the first time and being like, I'll try to get through this with big bombs. Because it didn't work.
No, not enough damage there. Sorry.
And you know what? You even with all that, you were still caught up by the time you cleared Zod. So that Cecil makes up a lot of time.
Well, it was particularly nice when the Dark Elf was there also. I mean, Rydia does a little bit of work on the second half there, but Cecil just one-shot the first half of it. So it was like,
Yeah.
that's the hard part of that fight. That's the annoying part.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool, bye.
Yeah, being able to just steamroll through that Dark Elf really helped. And then honestly, the DPS on that Kainaza was really vital, because the first time we saw Enjadav try it, he ended up getting Remedy locked.
So did he go up there then, like, pre-ordeals and all of that?
Enjadav never went to Ordeals. Never picked up that Cecil.
Oh.
And
Yeah, he's doing it with that cane.
Yeah, he's just using Kain, Tui Youngs, Rydia, and Palom, and it's going fine. Other than Kainazo being annoying and Remedy locking him the first time.
Yeah, that's fair, because you don't really have good... unless you found, like, a Boreas, getting the last, like, 600 damage is a problem.
I mean, there was a Blizzard Spear.
Yeah, but a base level Kain at that point, that's...
Yeah.
That's a
The
tough
Blizzard
ask.
Spear was just about keeping up with the Remedy. It was not doing more damage than the Remedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Once he reset with a better idea of the actual numbers being output, it was a lot smoother. But oof.
Well, kudos to him for getting through that with Cecil. I took the air quote easy path, even though that Ordeals was quite the ordeal.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, this Ordeal's definitely lived up to its name.
Yeah, he was asking every step of the way. You sure you want him? You're really sure you want him?
I did want the Cecil.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And he
Cool.
definitely helped.
Well, I appreciate y'all doing comms for this, and I appreciate Charlie for putting this whole thing together. And I hope it was a good show. I just happened to turn the restream on and see Dave is about to be concluding himself, so I'll make my way out of the booth. But Xenocat and Neon Gray, thank you so much for doing comms. I am going to watch this one back because I'm very interested in the non-Cecil route of this. David for pushing the buttons, and yeah, for everyone involved, I hope y'all had a good time in chat, and I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah. Thanks for putting on a great show for us, Possum.
Yeah. GG
Anytime.
again.
Thank y'all.
Later. Alright, and with that, we will be seeing Enjadav finishing in 4th with time of 50 minutes, 24 seconds. Hopefully we should have it right away.
I was gonna say 50 seconds. I don't think that's possible even with push B on.
Yeah, there's no jet seed that's that jetty.
But it does look like we are now joined by Enjadav. GG's.
Yeah, GG's. That was a seed, all right.
Yeah.
So I was joking in the race room beforehand about the multiple Yangs. You know that, right?
Yeah,
I know that.
but we wanted to give you multiple Yangs.
Yeah, maybe Charlie wasn't listening. He was too busy rolling, making you do the entire overworld. with Iridia and 2 Yangs.
Probably the most responsible guardian in all of Final Fantasy IV.
I mean, hey, there was an Excal Cecil if you really wanted him.
Yeah, I saw that Val. I'm like, okay, can I hit her here? Nope.
You can hit her with
I'm
magic.
out. Never coming back. Yeah, with Ice 1. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, vampires are for sale, but it's
With
long.
peace, I'm out. I will see you never.
That is a fair decision.
That's all the XL later, and things that I'm glad I was muted for.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the seed made you work for that, even beyond the Val. The rest of that ordeals was a back attack wyvern into an alt gauntlet in the changing room.
Okay, so we know it was Water Hag atop the tower. I decided to give you guys the peek since I'd already lost.
No, it's Water Hag.
Yeah,
The
that's
gauntlet
alright.
was in the changing room on ordeals because, of course, we have to drag out that ordeals fight just to make sure that you spend all of the time if you want to get that Excal Cecil.
Cecil would have made everything else easier.
It
Oh,
sure
yeah.
did.
Like, in all honesty, if I do XL Cecil, I don't go up Zot.
Mm.
And don't have issues with a turtle.
Yeah, the turtle
Yeah.
remedy lock was not great on that first attempt.
Yeah, I was so close, because...
No, I would have won eventually. I was doing more than 600 with a Blizzard Spear use, but
But it was not.
Yeah,
it
you
would
were
have
going
been very
forward
slow.
at you were going forward at 30 hit points at a time, yeah.
So yeah,
but-
no, there's no. I feel like that's a very justifiable reset to
Yeah.
retry that.
Absolutely.
and that was just coming in at BS1. If I come in at BS3 originally, that's a first clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it goes. Like, some fights, you just need to see the lay of the land, and then take another run at them.
Overall, was a fun seed.
Yeah, very tricky.
Yeah.
Yep. The seed was like, hey, here's the twin harp. You should probably go do that. And then everyone avoided it, and then it was required.
Well, with a party of Rydia and
But
two
also, yes,
low-level Yangs,
Yeah, that,
Rydia
that
and
was
two
the
Yangs is not a party you take to twin harp.
with a party of let Rydia hit things being the best DPS you've got.
And
Yeah.
we have already rated, so... and we have already rated, apparently. Rated Flossy Fern.
Oh,
We are heading over.
No, we've already rated. I had to open post possums because I'm so sorry. I was having an audio issue on my end, so for music when I looked at Possum's stream, had that open for his music.
But
I
we
was
are-
very confused for a second.
Well, I mean, unless you have any final thoughts on Dave, I'll let you say those. But I don't want to cut your interview short.
Yeah,
No,
so I don't
no,
want to cut you short. I thought I was. I'm so sorry. I'm
fine,
not
Dion,
trying to
it's
get
fine.
rid of you.
no, it's fine. We've been here for a while. Although we did give a nice... Yeah, it was a great seed. I'd like to give a shout out to Reckless Charlie for rolling the seed and running this club. Falcon Percent is fun, and anyone who hasn't played it, we have it on the ladder right now. Well, maybe not right now, but this season.
Yes. If this seemed fun to you, A, get help. B, it's on the ladder. You can do this all the time. Seeds generally take about this long. You're not going to be spending more than an hour. Go for it.
Most of the time. There have been
Usually the harp isn't this hidden.
there have been some very nasty Falcon Percent seeds on the ladder that have taken over an hour.
That's fair.
But most of the time they are this length or shorter.
That's... Give a shout out to David B pushing the buttons, and the two of you, Neon his young cat. I'm sure we gave you a lot to talk about, and we wouldn't have a show without you. Without any of you.
Oh yeah, like between the two of you, amazing show, and you know, I always love when we get to see like two different strategies that both succeed, and honestly succeed in quite good time, because That's still plenty good for a seed this garbage.
Also, if you have anything that would get that's a cure for last locationing, I would love to know it.
Good guessing.
Yeah, just guess good.
Got it.
Yeah,
Think
like,
about the things that everyone else is doing, and then don't do those things. But
Yeah.
only don't do some of those things. Do some of them, but not
yeah,
all of
like
them.
I would simply intuit the correct checks and then do them and not the wrong ones.
Understood. I will attempt to follow that advice and still manage to last location.
Yeah, let me know if it works out for you, because it sure doesn't work for me.
Oh yeah, no, it works sometimes, but not every time.
Yeah.
But with that, we are, I think, done for our restream for tonight. We will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern for Music Appreciation Club, right here on this channel. And we are going to be sending y'all over to Flossyfern, who is running, I believe, Adamant Cup bracket flags.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. We hope to see you tomorrow night. And in the meantime, take care and have a good night, folks.
Bye. Oh.